It is a true honor to announce that this is the 1000 video of the MMM Journal. This is a journey that began in August of 2021 when I decided to record videos and create a YouTube channel. And wow, I can't believe that we've reached 1000, but here we are. So, The Bridges of Madison County, a movie that is set in Iowa. This movie is truly a masterpiece. Clint Eastwood is a master in telling this old-fashioned story. Him alongside with Meryl Streep, they're phenomenal. They're phenomenal. And I feel that one of the reasons why this movie was successful and it worked is because of the chemistry between Clint and Meryl. And this is totally different from what I've seen from Clint Eastwood, because when you think of Clint Eastwood, you think about his Western films being this tough macho guy. But in this movie, you see a different side of Clint Eastwood. You see more of an emotional, nice guy, humble. That is totally different than any other project that I've seen from Clint Eastwood. And I saw the movie for the first time recently, and this is a movie that came out back in 1995. So this is directed and co-produced by Clint Eastwood. And it was great to see him and Meryl, who's a great actress, have that on-screen chemistry throughout basically the entire movie. So, and at first, supposedly Meryl Streep wasn't really interested in the movie, but Carrie Fisher was the one who gave Clint her phone number, and Clint had some sort of way of try to talk her into it, and it worked. And at the time of the movie, Clint was 65 and Meryl was 45. The studios felt that she was too old to play the role, but Clint vouched for her, he fought for her, and they ended up making the movie, and it worked out for the best. I like that Meryl Streep uses an Italian accent in this movie, and I believe she got that from someone that she knew in her neighborhood in New Jersey. So she basically, copied that and attached and applied it to the role for this movie. The movie, in my opinion, starts picking up and get better in Act 2. In the beginning of Act 1, I wasn't really too invested. I didn't feel, I don't know, I just didn't feel too excited or too into the story. But then in Act 2 it totally picks up. I like the driving scenes with Clint and Meryl. I like that at one point Meryl was starting to cook in the kitchen and Clint, offered to help. So, but what I like is that Clint told Meryl that men can cook, and they both started cooking in the kitchen. Some of their best scenes were in the kitchen, especially towards Act 3 when both Clint and Meryl went to distance from an emotional standpoint. Without that scene, if you've seen the movie, then you know what I'm talking about. Without that scene, I mean, because every good movie needs a signature scene that we'll be thinking that scene is the best scene in the movie. And the scene that I'm talking to you about is in Act 3. So that one scene in the kitchen, in my opinion, is the best scene of the movie. But another scene that could give that scene a run for their money, and this scene had no dialogue whatsoever, and that scene is at the end of the movie. It's raining, Meryl is in the vehicle, and it's more of a visual thing that you see. So her hand is on the handle, ready to get out. Clint is outside in the rain looking at her. She looks outside as well, but And that's brilliant writing, because as an audience, you're thinking, is she's gonna get out? Is she's gonna get out? Is she's gonna get out? But she doesn't get out. But wow, those two scenes right there, the rain scene and the kitchen scene, those two scenes are the best of this movie. So wow, I'm glad that I took a chance on this movie. I first learned about it when I watched Clint Eastwood's documentary, and I'm like, how come I never heard of this movie before or never watched it? So I'm glad I did. Beautiful romantic drama story, old fashioned, and it was great with two great actors and a great filmmaker in Clint Eastwood as well. And the great thing about Clint Eastwood as a filmmaker is that he gives the actors the freedom, but he's also known for just doing one or two takes and that's it. Before I give a review, I also got to mention that I like Clint's character, that he's a photographer. He snaps pictures. I feel that it works for Clint Eastwood, not just as his character, but I feel like in real life that I could see him doing that. Yes, he's a filmmaker, he's an actor and producer, but as a photographer, I could definitely see him doing that away from the film industry. So, but yeah, that's something I needed to mention. So my review from 1 through 5 for this magnificent movie, I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Thank you for watching this video. I am so glad. Again, 1,000 videos here on the Journal. Please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna continue making videos. I love waking up every day doing what I love. And be safe, everyone. And may God bless each and every one of you. Continue to support the Journal.